Hey everybody, this is Mike Cory. We are here for round 2 of the 20th annual Four States Open. I got Andrew Presnell next to me doing a commentary. Welcome, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the Lion course has in store for us.
Yep, so round 1 was the Eagle course, so that was the wooded course. And round 2, they'll be playing Lion Blue course, which has more of the open holes, but it does have a few wooded holes. It definitely has some challenge and some distance.
See our lead card here. We got Scott Adams shooting a hot -8.
Wow.
On the Eagle Blue course.
Wow, that's impressive.
From Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Jonathan Fletcher right behind him with a -7 on the lead card.
Third on the card, we have Joel Freeman. He's pretty popular. He's a known Disc Golf Pro Tour player.
Not surprising.
From Colorado.
Caleb Bruce, Pawhuska, Oklahoma. Make it on lead card with a -6.
It's like a fun lead card here. Oh, we also have a 5th player. We got Abrahan from Arkansas. He threw in a lot of really pretty spin putts. That's kind of what he's known for.
All right, hole 1 sponsor is Knockwood Park. Knockwood Park rated one of the 5 best courses in Kansas. Very technical and beautiful. Definitely worth a trip.
Okay, hole 1. Starting off with one of the easier holes on this Lion course. Par 4, 631 feet. We have hazard on the right and left side in that tall grass. Not too much to think about other than the hazard. You're just kind of throwing a standard stock shot out there. Anywhere by that really tall tree in the middle is enough distance. And then your second shot is a little bit downhill, but also pretty standard. So you're going to want to start the second round off with a birdie.
Yeah, anywhere by those trees will still give you a chance to get up and down for a birdie look, as long as you keep it in the short grass.
We got 2 shots at hitting that first tree, so let's see if Joel can put one past that tree.
I think he might have the distance to go around. Oh, yeah.
Good shot from Joel.
Yep, that'll put him in a good spot. There's a pump by Caleb Bruce.
He's really good at those hyzer flips.
Yeah, that gets way down there. Important to get down there because it's a little bit of a downslope going to the basket. So the further you can get off the tee, the more of the basket you'll be able to see on your approach.
Got Abe here. He gets one around the tree. He's in a good spot.
Yep, I think they'll all have a look here.
All right, we got Fletcher.
Called it for go in.
Wow.
They were right.
He's going to have about a 15-footer for a birdie.
Forehand approach by Scott. Well inside circle 1. Have a look.
Abe going a little bit higher, trying to spike it in, try to mitigate the skip, and he's going to have about 20 feet.
You like the spike hyzer Prez for a little bit of distance control coming in to the green?
I think for more skip control for me personally is when I'll throw a little bit higher just to make it dig into the ground.
Jump. All right.
That'll work.
Are they all inside circle 1?
I think we got all 5 players.
There we go.
Inside circle 1 for a birdie.
Cash money by Scott Adams.
Leader of the tournament starting off with a birdie in the second round. That's always a good feeling.
Another one by Abe. In for birdie.
Looking like a potential star frame. We got Fletcher in for birdie.
Oh, yeah. Joel to clean up. That is a star frame.
5 birdies.
That card went full constellation. Got your star frame. All right, hole 2. It's slightly downhill. It's got a few more trees in the fairway. It's par 3, 343 feet. There's gaps on the outside, forehand, backhand, and then a right up the middle gut shot on a sloped green. Let's see if these guys are able to get up here and get another look.
I don't see the wide play taken very often. Let's see how much.
He got up there. There's a little ditch there he got across. So he'll have a look, probably just outside the circle.
A little bit sawed off on that forehand from Jonathan. I think you want a little bit of a flex shape to your shot if you're going to take this forehand line.
Yeah, the flex forehand is the best way to go around the outside to the left.
Joel is a master at these flex forehands. I think he's going to put this one close. Just like that.
That's got to be an overstable disc.
It's a good shot. I think Caleb's going to go down the middle since he likes this hyzer flip line. Maybe pull just a little.
Well, fought through. It's going to have a look. Another one. Trying to go up the middle. I think he might have done it.
You are so lucky.
Oh, so lucky.
Nice shot from Abe there.
Yep. Oh, Scott, unable to connect from C2.
I think we missed Jonathan's approach, but either way, he saves the par.
Nice putt for par.
From, about circle's edge. So good par save. You got Caleb from about circle's edge as well.
Oh, very nice.
Nice birdie. The Bruce is loose, they said.
Nice putt by Joel in for birdie.
There you go.
Abe as well.
My yellow one just took 2 feet in.
3 birdies, 2 pars on that hole.
What? Wait till you watch the coverage. Is it banging him? Yeah. Let's go.
All right, hole 3, disc sponsors. Dr. Christie Disc Dies. Die happy. Visit her website for some of the coolest disc dies around.
Hole 3, par 3, 377 feet. Plays right at the middle of the pack as far as difficulty. We're looking at the 8th hardest. Hole is a little bit uphill, so it's playing closer to 400 feet. You're going to see a lot of players just kind of take a stable disc, nothing too overstable, because you need some push forward. You're just going to throw it nice and hard and let the natural fade of the disc put you up by the basket. Joel throwing a little bit low there. He's going to be probably about 100 feet short there.
That's a heck of a strategy.
Caleb Bruce doing the hyzer flip. Turning a little much, but I think it's going to swing back. He'll be down there maybe for a look.
I think this is what you want to see right here.
Very nice shot by Abe.
Good shot from Abe. Forehand. I'm not sure if I've seen this route before.
Oh, got the skip.
Yeah.
Maybe a touch short.
Maybe a little bit too straight of a disc from Jonathan there.
Not sure if anybody made it in the circle. We'll find out here in a second. Joel giving it a run from deep. Almost ringing up. Card doing a good job staying out of the hazard so far. Everybody landing in bounds. Oh,
Ooh.
Nubbed in, bro.
Great circle 2 putt from Fletcher. He had some of those in the first round that kind of nubbed out short, so good to see one go in there.
yeah, I think Abe made it in the circle. Nice birdie.
Caleb was parked.
He did. He had that turn, but came all the way back in. Very easy birdie there.
Couple par cleanups here. We're actually going to have a 3-way tie currently at 9 under par for the lead.
We got a DDC double take brought to you by Blue Sage Payments. This double take way downtown by Jonathan Fletcher. Running it in. Hole 4. This hole is brought to you by Idio Shoes. Scan the QR code, use code Disc and Deals to save off your next pair. These are the best shoes on the market. All right, so now we're back to a par 4 here, hole 4, 722 feet. This is a sloping downhill hole the entire way. It kind of moves a little bit left to right, and then a little bit straight, slightly right to left there at the very end. So this is the 6th hardest hole. This is one I think the car's going to want to pick up. Important to get off the tee and get off to the right to give yourself a chance to get down to the basket in 2.
This looks nice from Abraham. Gets that little bit of drift to the right. Comes back to the left and gets full flight.
Great
a lot
shot.
of distance.
I think Jonathan liked that. Oh, caught a little bit of cabbage. He was trying to ride his coattails there on that throw. And Joel pulls it in to that tree as well.
Yep.
It does land in the short grass, so we'll see what he can manufacture. This is why you got to get off to the right,
Yeah,
off
this
the
is
tee.
leaking into the woods, but he catches a tree right on the edge and kind of keeps him on the edge of the woods.
May have the inside gap approaching to the basket.
I wonder if Joel can reach the basket. Let's see how close this gets.
How's that disc go that straight? That's the most overstable disc in my bag.
I think he landed a little bit to the right, but that's probably close to circle's edge. This basket was slightly moved, Prez, from where you remember it being.
Okay.
So we had a little bit of that sewage construction that we saw on Eagle 1, and so this moved this pin placement as well.
Okay, I thought I noticed that in the
Yep.
drone flyover. That is a good shot there. Yeah, Scott, able to stay right on the edge of the woods. And he has
yep.
this
Inside
inside
line.
line. If it catches edge, he's going to ride all the way to the basket.
Maybe, yeah, touch deep. But I think he's there a little bit to the right. Abe getting rewarded for his massive drive. Just kind of a standstill flick up shot. See if one of these guys can bang a big one from C2.
One thing about Joel, you'll know right out of his hand if he loves it or hates it. He's very vocal. Just a pitch up there from Fletcher.
Oh, just short. Off the bucket.
Caught a lot of chains, but just didn't want to stay in the basket.
Hate
there.
to see that.
Good birdie from Caleb. He's 4 through 4. I didn't even notice that. It's a great start for his second round here.
I think he has the solo lead now. Abe starting 4 for 4 as well.
Also Abe. A couple sneaky, great starts.
Rest of the guys clean up their pars.
Actually got Fletcher taking a bogey after his chain out.
Oh no.
Hole 5, par 3, 300 feet. Playing uphill the whole way. 7th easiest hole in the course. Pretty standard hole out here. Just gonna throw something to get under the branches. And you want a little bit of a skip up the hill, so... But...
I was going to say low ceiling, but I think Caleb sees otherwise.
Yeah, I've not seen this route myself. Let's see if it pays off. It does.
Oh, definitely. In the circle.
Good
Great
shot. Looks like Abraham's lining up this left gap. Got to challenge those branches. Gets pinned high, but probably circle 2.
A little more of the traditional low ceiling throw there.
Joel's also going up high.
Looked very similar to Caleb. Actually does a touch better on the chips.
Yep. Caught edge, you're going to get that uphill skip there. He's going to be about 15 feet there for Scott's birdie.
A little short there for Fletcher. He'll be the first out. Ooh.
Just a little bit low from Abe there.
Surprising miss by Abe. I think he's hit everything so far.
Clean up from Fletcher. Now we have 3 birdie chances from 20 feet or closer.
There you go.
Spike Heiser doing work. Got him the birdie.
Caleb's 5 under through 5, continuing his hot start. Scott answers with a birdie.
I don't think he was too sure about that. In is in. Nice birdie by Joel. Take another look at that solid forehand. We got a little nose up, gave you that skip to get all the way into C1. That's the way you got to combat that low ceiling. That's the real deal. All right. This hole 6, is sponsored by Ducks Flying Discs in the Wichita area. Check out Ducks Flying Discs for anything disc golf. Back to the par 4 again. This is downhill again. So we went up the hill on par 5, or hole 5, and down the hill on 6. 757 feet. This is the third hardest, and really it's because of the hazard. So we've pinched it in down there at the landing zone. The hazard tall grass comes in pretty tight, and then it's a kind of a straight shot down here, one tree in the way on the green. Let's see, this is going to be a blind landing zone off the tee here. You want to be as straight as you can.
Way, all the way.
It might be a little bit too much hyzer from Caleb, and it looks like he dropped safe.
I think he might have. It's going to be close. Joel back to the bread and butter, the flex forehand, but this one's leaking out right a little too much, or did it land in bounds?
Looked like he was safe there.
Nice.
Let's see if this needs to get down. He
Yep.
hits a tree and it's going to keep him in bounds.
Right side does give a little bit of a, maybe a little bit wider landing area over there. About a third of the way into that tree line is where the tall grass starts to come in.
Fletcher going a little too straight, maybe, but
Gets through.
yeah,
Finds the short grass. Abe had the longest drive on 4. Let's see what he does here on 6. Gets pretty far down there. So if you're not in the middle, you will have some trees to play with here, getting off your throw. Oh, that takes a giant skip. It does find the hazard line over on the right side. Caleb landing on the left side allows him to throw a hyzer approach, but
ooh, finds the hazard.
takes a skip down the hill into the hazard.
This looks good from Joel. One skip.
Oh yeah, that's what you want to do right there. It's a right to left slope on the green, so forehand is the better play to come in to kind of combat the slope a little bit.
Be a circle's edge tester for Jonathan.
A little deep. I think that's going to stay in though. See if Abe can ring that up.
Got Caleb in circle 2.
To say par? Nope. His birdie streak definitely in jeopardy. I think it's over.
Abe doing what he does, just a little bit off there.
There you go. Well played there by Jonathan.
Yeah, a little disappointing there.
A little undercommitted.
Joel with a nice birdie.
Abe to clean up. Gets the par. Double bogey. That's not what you want to see. And Kayla with single bogey. It's going to bring those scores in a lot tighter. This hole is brought to you by Double Par Designs. Visit the website today for design help for tournament flyers, custom hot stamps, logos, or social media graphics.
Hole 7, we have a par 5 here, 904 feet. It's going to be playing closer to the 1,000-footer with how uphill it is. The first 2 shots are all about distance, getting it as far forward and up the hill as you can. And then the third shot is going to be a little bit more technical with a lot of trees guarding the green. You got hazard on the right and left here, but Joel is putting it right down the middle.
Yeah, that's a great shot. There's a curved arch on this limb on this first tree here, and so it does bring the ceiling down quite a bit. Hard to get maximum D off this tee shot, so these guys are doing a great job getting through there. Anything in the middle was perfectly fine for the first shot.
Not gonna get one.
Ooh, I don't think Caleb's going to like that. Right behind a tree.
I think the second shot's the most important.
Yeah, he did a great job not hitting his hand, but got rewarded by being in behind another tree.
If you can get up to the crest of the hill or even crest the hill, that's when you're sitting really, really good after 2 shots. Got
It's leaking a little left.
surprisingly,
I think it stayed in.
yeah.
Unfortunately, you can only see a half of a tree there at the very top of that hill. It used to be a full-size tree there, and that was kind of the guardian of trying to get up onto the flat, and it kind of really helped shape this hole, and unfortunately we lost that, but able to keep the stump at least, give it a little bit of an obstacle.
Joel crests the hill there. He's going to have relatively short up and down for his birdie look.
Caleb sneaking right past that tree.
Looks like Caleb is safe. He's close to that path on the left, which does plays out of bounds.
That looks good. Gets a little roll. Looks up there about circle's edge.
Fletcher dealing with that big stump right in his face, but he does well.
Well
Puts
done.
it about 15 feet.
What a shot.
Joel not happy, but
Still down there.
he's about 20 feet.
Yep. This is a hole that definitely rewards the distance. The more distance you got, the easier that approach becomes, and the better the birdie chance is.
Caleb pitching it up there.
Great birdie by Abe.
Getting back on track there
Yeah.
after 2 pars. Joel getting a nice birdie.
3 in a row for Joel.
He played that whole textbook. Fletcher with a nice birdie.
So with that birdie, Joel takes the lead. Minus 11. All right, hole 8. This is the power alley hole for the Lion course. This is a par 3, 511 feet, all downhill. The basket's over here on the left-hand side. Definitely want to stay in the short grass on this shot. 5th hardest hole, so that's what that means is if you get off of the middle here, left or right, it makes approaching quite difficult to save your par.
When I play this hole, I'm looking at that second power line pole, and I want a hyzer just in front of it. And that kind of gives you the best chance to get a nice skip up to the green. If it plays a little straight, you're going to have a putt. It's going to be uphill, potentially guarded, and a little bit longer.
Get through.
Hopefully this gets through. I don't know if it had the distance to get up there or not.
Just sit, just sit, just sit, just sit.
I think that's
Okay.
going to be a little bit difficult to save his par. We'll see what Abe's able to do there.
I feel like this is a Caleb hole. Nice little hyzer flip.
Four boys. I like pure.
Just like this.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
in front of that pole.
Fantastic.
I've seen some Andrew Presnell drives that look like that on this hole.
Just needs to get some stability here.
Great job getting the turn. I think he is going to get the stability. That's going to be a look.
So yeah, Abe is early and left. So So this is going to be a tricky up and down. He might not.
Yeah, you got that. You or me, Joel.
Okay, he's got something.
Did get quite a ways off the tee, so yeah, we'll see what he can do there for par. Oh, Scott gives it a run.
Great try.
It's been low and high this round. I think Joel might have been a little pinch there. Had no choice but to kind of pitch around the corner. Oh, what a save.
What a par save. Great par save from Big Abe there. Here we go. This was the cleanest looking drive from the tee. He's got about a 35-footer up the hill here.
Just high.
Looks like we'll have a bunch of par tap-ins here. Fletcher getting a birdie? He must have parked it.
I think they're talking about it
Yeah.
right now. Might have gone through a couple trees to get there.
Right. Hole 9, par 3, 230 feet. This basket sits through the alley of trees here, up to the right. You can see players throw forehand. You can see a little backhand drifting mid-range shot. The uphill on the last part of the hole will help slow your discs down, so you can see a lot of park jobs, a lot of skips that get up to the green.
Not everybody takes that right-hand side, but there is a line there. Joel did a great job staying up there.
Little wide from Abrahan there. That was a little late release from Caleb.
All right, so the forehands are going through the right. There is just a hyzer forehand on the left-hand side that can get you up there. Oh,
Wait, he got a good second kick,
Okay.
though. Gives him some kind of a look there.
Oh, dude, he was tracking it.
he was tracking it. That's right. Still have a chance to say par up there. Popular tree. One you gotta miss one side or the other to get up to the basket.
I think Abe was running that one there.
Yeah, it's the fifth easiest hole. I think guys are trying to birdie this one, just like Joel was able to do.
Good par save from Fletcher.
So hole 9 here is a little bit in the woods. This is kind of a good taste as the guys are going to go across the street and play the next 4 holes in the woods on the back 9. Definitely stay tuned.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard here. We got Joel 6 under through 9 on this second round. He is the solo lead. And we have Jonathan Fletcher in second at 11 under. Abrahan, Caleb bringing up the rear, tied for third. Make sure to tune in for the back 9 of round 2 here at the 4 States Open. Tune into that one. We'll see you guys over there.
Thanks a lot.